Hi guys, it's Izzy, and can I just do a little disclaimer before I start the video? Well, like I can because it's my channel. Basically, I know I've been looking the same in a lot of videos lately. Basically, I have been pre-filming like crazy, and I'm probably on holiday right now as you're watching this because I think I'm in Germany right now. I can't quite remember when I'm uploading this, but I think I am. So yeah, I've basically been pre-filming and editing and basically uploading 15 videos before I went away so that they would be ready for when I'm away, because I'm out for like the next 2 months solidly. So I won't actually have time to like sit here and film while I'm away, so that's what I've been doing. So basically the outfits and the makeup's been getting very repetitive lately, and sorry if that's really annoying, but I will be back to my normal routine videos in August, but in the meantime it's very repetitive. Aside, today's video is all about why I have decided to take a gap year. I just want to start off by saying that I never ever thought that I would take a gap year. I was always sort of the person that just went with the flow and was like, oh well, I've been getting good grades in school so far, so you know, you may as well just go on to university because that's what everyone does when they finish school and sixth form. And then a little while ago I discovered the channel Jack's Gap, and that was the first time I really had seen someone go on a gap year and just take a year out just to do their own thing really. And they got up to so many cool things in their gap year, like travelling and all that. And I know for a fact I won't be able to do the same things that they did on their gap year, but like I think, you know what, you may as well give it a shot and actually try and go out there and, you know, try new things. So then I had that little idea stuck in my head, like maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world just to take a year off, because you know they seem to live it up on their gap year, so maybe I could do something similar. But then I realised, oh boy, I really need to take a gap year because basically, you know, sixth form was coming to an end and I was like, okay, what am I doing with my life? Basically, I have no idea. I don't want to do anything like actually like this. I've got no career in my mind that I really want to do. I really like the idea of doing stuff with social media, as in like digital marketing and all that, because that really appeals to me. Like I really like my digitalness. So yeah, because I literally have no idea what I'm doing with my life, I was like, okay, I'm just going to take a year out just to think about it. And in my year out, I've decided that I want to set a few goals just to have achieved by the end of the year. So hopefully I will actually get around to doing these. The first thing I want to do is get a job, and I ideally would want a job for like 6 months so I can save up money for the latter things I'm going to mention. So yeah, I would really like a job just to earn that cash and actually start being able to pay for things. Oh yeah, another thing I want to do is actually to have passed my driving test, because I haven't actually sat it yet because I've just been really delaying it because I want to be ready to take my exam. So I'm not going to say when it is because I don't want to jinx it or like have you guys ask, so how was your driving test, and I be like, oh yeah, I failed, because you know I probably will fail it, but I just want to have passed at some point during the next year. The third thing I really want to do is travel as much as possible. Like I really just have that dream of just, you know, travelling on your gap year. Apart from I really need to save up the money to do that, because in the meantime I'm not getting anywhere. So I would really like to travel and hopefully do a bit of charity work abroad, but that's only if everything works out. But I'm putting it as a goal to do, something to work on and something to look forward to in my gap year, because I really don't want to feel like I've just wasted my entire gap year just sat in Solihull. The next thing, is it the fourth thing? I don't know, I've lost count of how many things I want to do, but I really just want to work on my channel and just really grow my blog as well. I just really want to put as much effort as I can into this, because at the moment I'm on my summer holidays and I've been pre-filming like crazy, so I'm sorry if the quality isn't as good as it can be, but I promise you September onwards, I've been saying this for months literally that I'm going to get better, but September onwards I am going to put so much effort into my channel, and I already do. Like I spend like every minute of every day, but as I've been saying, I've been pre-filming and editing and it's just been like a little bit crazy. So hopefully like from September onwards they start to look a bit better, because at the moment they're just like And the last thing I want to do is just to really grow my self-confidence, because at the moment, oh, what is my hair doing? At the moment, I am not the most confident person in the world. And you know when you're younger and you picture what you're going to be like when you're older, like I never thought that I would be this socially awkward mess. And I feel like I've kind of let myself down there a bit, because literally you guys would have no idea what I'm like at school. Like at school I never used to like draw any attention to myself. The only people I would talk to about my school in sixth form would be like my really close group of friends, because I am so shy. Like I literally would just try not to draw any attention to myself. And at the moment the idea of like getting a job and all that is really stressing me out, because I feel like I'm just going to be really too shy just to work anywhere. And basically I need the money, so I need to actually work on being able to get a job at this rate. And not just that, like it's a skill that I need to develop in my life, is just to not be as shy and not as awkward and not as like, I don't know, just not as this mess. So those are the reasons I am taking a gap year. I say gap year, I don't know how long this little lifestyle change of mine is going to work. I know it's supposed to be a year, but to be honest I don't know what I'm going to do after my gap year either. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Do you guys know what you're doing with your lives? Because if you do, I'm so envious, and let me know in the comments if you guys know what you're doing. So that's basically all I have to say. That's what I want to achieve in the next year, and that's why I'm doing this whole gap year thing. All my social media links are in the description below. You can follow me for updates about my existential life crisis, and yes, I make videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! So we're gonna do a leg bridge. Ready? Wait, should we do one at a... Ta-da!